Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It is January 3rd, 2024. Almost at 23. 2024, and we are in the Old Testament book of 1 Chronicles, and we're going to read chapter 3 today. More genealogy! Yay! Okay, I tried to sell it as best I could. It's important. The genealogy is important, not to make too much fun of it. Now, our chronicler, clearly it's important to him because he's taking up the whole first part of this book with this genealogy. And we've seen that he's gone from Adam down all the way to Abraham. Then he's gone from Abraham, he's going to go all the way to David. Then he's going to go from David all the way through to the exile in Assyria. Then he's going to keep going, and he's going to go through all the exile all the way to their return from Persia. Why is that important? Because what our chronicler wants to do is show these disheartened people who can't understand how am I the chosen of God if we've just been in exile and our kingdoms are gone. And he's showing them, hey, God promised David there would always be a descendant of David over the house of Judah, and there always has been. Even when we were in captivity, there was always a son of David over us and leading us. And even now, as they come out of exile, there's still a son of David there. Us as 21st century Christians, that line continues all the way down to Jesus. Now, some things to notice. Well, some people would take exception that Jesus is a son of David because, well, Joseph, the genealogies are always go through the males, and Joseph isn't really his dad, so it doesn't really count. Not true. We've already seen a few times in here where they've gone to a generation where there are no sons. And it switches over to the women and it follows theirs, and then it goes back to sons. So yes, the male tree is what's important, but if there is no male heir or parent, they're fine going through the females too. It's not quite as obvious in our text as it is in the actual Hebrew text, but there are different little articles that show up here and there that seem to indicate that someone is an adopted son. So adoptions work. Father decides that you're my son, you're his son. That's it. You grafted right into the genealogy, that idea of grafting into the line. We've seen a Levirate marriage. The man's married to a woman, the man gets killed. That's his duty for his brother to marry the wife, have a son, to be the heir, to be the firstborn for that first son. And then all the rest of it is his family. So we see that in these genealogies we've seen. So when we get to Jesus in the New Testament, we're looking at his genealogies. Well, most of us think that Matthew, that's the genealogy of Joseph, the adopted father. Joseph raises him as his son. So through Joseph, Jesus is the descendant of David. And in Luke, we're seeing the genealogy traced up through the mother, through Mary's side, and that also connects him to Jesus. So for us, Jesus is actually descended from David on both sides of his family. So just a little tidbit. So as we're reading these genealogies, those are things that are important to us. Those are what we're trying to see is, okay, from Adam all the way to Jesus, unbroken line of God's promise and God's covenant, which comes to fulfillment in Jesus Christ. So let's go ahead and we're going to knock out this section, which gets us from David into roughly the fall of Judah. So 1 Chronicles chapter 3. Now these were the sons of David who were born to him in Hebron. The first one was Amnon by Ahinoam the Jezreelitess. The second, Daniel by Abigail the Carmelitess. The third, Absalom the son of Maacah, the daughter of Talmai, king of Geshur. The fourth, Adonijah the son of Haggith. The fifth, Shephatiah by Abital. The sixth, Lithram by his wife Eglah. These six were born to him in Hebron. There he reigned 7 years and 6 months, and in Jerusalem he reigned 33 years, and these were born to him in Jerusalem: Shimea, Shobab, Nathan, and Solomon. 4 by Bathshua, the daughter of Amiel. Also there were Ebar, Elishma, Eliphael, Nogel, Nepheg, Japhiah, Elsama, Elada, and Ephalat. 9 in all. These were all the sons of David, besides the sons of the concubines and Tamar, their sister. Solomon's son was Rehoboam. Abijah was his son, and Asa his son. Jehoshaphat his son. Joram his son. Ahaziah his son. Joash his son. Amaziah his son. Azariah his son. Jotham his son. Ahaz his son. Hezekiah his son. Manasseh his son. Amon his son. And Josiah his son. The sons of Josiah were Johanan the firstborn, the second Joachim, the third Zedekiah, and the fourth Shallum. The sons of Joachim were Jeconiah his son, and Zedekiah his son. And the sons of Jeconiah were Eser, Shelatel his son, and Malchram, Perdiah, Shenez, Jechemeth, Hoshema, and Nadaba. The sons of Pedaiah were Zerubbabel and Shimi. The sons of Zerubbabel were Moshalem, Hananiah, Shalomith, their sister, and and Hashubah, Ohel, Berechiah, Hasadiah, and Jushab, Hesed, 5 in all. The sons of Hananiah were Peliath and Jeshiah, the sons of Raphiah, the sons of Aaron, the sons of Obadiah, and the sons of Shemech. The sons of Shemachana were Shemaiah, the sons of Shemaiah were Hattush, Igal, Bariah, Neriah, and Shaphath, 6 in all. The sons of Neriah were Elionai, Hezekiah, and Ezekram, 3 in all. The sons of Eliana were Hadova, Elisheb, Peliah, Akub, Johanan, Deliah, and Anani, 7 in all. May God bless the reading of his word. May God bless you. Bye.